taken is more valuable than a king, right? It's worth 11 points, whereas a king's 10 points. So you can think of it as a 1 or a 13, but we're going to call it a 1. So it would be included in the set of single-digit cards. Okay, so relatively nice and big, because we got some. This turned out to be more complicated than I thought when I came up with the question. Okay, here's my universal set. How many cards are in a deck? 52. How much of each set? Suit. Not set. I'm all geared towards this math. How much of each suit? Ace to king is how many cards? What's 52 divided by 4? You don't have that memorized? 13. It's 13. Yeah. It's 13 hearts, 13 diamonds, 13 spades, 13 clubs. That makes 52. Okay. Face cards. I got, now we want to be careful doing this. I got a jack, queen, king of clubs. Okay, and I got a jack, a queen, a king of spades. See, because a lot of these sets are going to overlap, aren't they? They are not all disjoint. So that's why I'm going to try to do it kind of systematically. I've got jack, queen, king. This is my third suit of hearts. And a jack, queen, king of, what's the other red one? Diamonds. Okay, here's my 4 suits. So this is my face cards. This is a set. Okay? So the first one's done. Now let's go to red cards. I got my face cards, but I also have other ones. So I got to kind of think ahead, because like I say, if we're doing this, we're going to have a lot of racing to do if we don't do it systematically. So I have an ace, 2, 3, a 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I also have a 10 of red cards in hearts, but I also have these in diamonds, right? So we can just use some dots here, but carry it over here like that, right? So there's the whole suit of hearts. I should have 13 here, right? 3 and 10, there's 13, there's all the hearts. Here's all the diamonds. This is a set, red cards. That's why I put it down here like this. If I do that, that's all the red cards, right? Now, blacks. Well, I also have ace, 2, so on and so on, 9, 10 of clubs. And also have that in spades. So here is a set of, there's the B for black, here's R for red. See any sets that are disjoint? Hold that thought. Got one more to do. What does singles mean? Single digit cards, yeah. So I want to make that a set. So again, did I say ace was a single? Yeah, we treat that as a 1, right? I got 2, that's a single. All the way up to 9, that's a single. Is 10 single? No. So I don't want to include 10s. But I want to include all 4 suits of the singles. Okay, so I want to have my line go right there like that. And that, where do I want to put my S? Somewhere where it's kind of clear. That's single digits. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of overlapping more than I kind of would like, but you know, hey, it still works. This actually helps us out for tomorrow's stuff. Okay. So that's my Venn diagram. And I want any subsets of set B. Set B means black. Is there a subset in set B? So we got to kind of know, again, what does the meaning of subset mean? There's definitely some that are in two groups here. Some are in B, some are also in S, okay? But is everything in S also contained inside B? No. So that doesn't work. I have some face cards, okay? I have some face cards in B that are also in F, but is everything in this F inside of B? Then it's not a subset. Okay, trick question. There are no subsets of B. Not every one of those elements in those sets is also contained in B entirely. Okay, can't just be some of them, has to be all of them. Okay, disjoint sets. That means sets where there isn't one element in one set that's also in the other set. In other words, look for lines that don't cross. What's a disjoint set here, Sean? Okay, double digits. Yes. Okay, black and red. Are you happy or angry? I can't tell. Black and red are disjoint. There is no element in a red that's in a black set, right? There's no element in a black set that's in a red set. They're disjoint sets. The lines don't overlap between B and R. Okay? They're mutually exclusive. You can't have a red card which is also a black card, right? Either it's red or it's black. That's your two choices. That's it. Yesterday's example, it's either a fruit or it's a vegetable. There is no fruitable. There's no vegafruit, okay? As much as they genetically try to make all this strange new stuff these days, they're mutually exclusive, okay? They're disjoint sets. Shall I? Yes. Okay. After she finished coughing and burping and chewing and whatever else you're doing, he came up with another one. Yes. Face cards and singles are disjoint, right? Is there any overlapping here? No. Either it's a face card, or it's not a face card. Okay? Is there any more? Yeah, I think that's it. Is so what does that say in English? By the way, that says kind of F prime, okay, prime. If you're taking physics, you might remember that, but if I say F prime and you're going like, what? What's he talking about? That's what I mean. This is called a prime. So F prime, that also means not F. And in this case, F means face card. So this says not a face card. Is not a face card equal to a single? Yes. Always? No. Then the answer is no. Because it can't be sometimes. Can you find, let's word this the other way, can you find an example of something that's not a face card but is not single? There you go. So this is a no. Okay? It must be always, 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 always. Okay, we have tens. which are not face cards, but that doesn't mean it's a single. 10's not a single, right? Okay? This is logic. This is, you know, deductive logic. Is B prime equal to R? Is not B equal to R? What does B and R stand for? Black and red. If it's not black, does that mean it's red? Yes. Okay, that's our only choices in this deck. There's no other choice. If it's not black, it's red. There's no elements in here looking at the picture. That's why we do the picture first, right? There's everything outside of B, not B, is contained in R. Okay, there's nothing hanging around over here somewhere. Okay, and what does N bracket F or S bracket? N stands for number. Okay, what does the number of F or S mean? So in English, we'll write this out. Number of face cards or singles. Well, how many face cards do I have? How many face cards are there? There's 3 per set, or just look in your picture. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3 times 4. There's 12 face cards in a deck. Singles. How many singles are there in a deck? There's 9 in each suit. How many suits are there? 9 times 4 is... There's 36 singles in a deck of cards. F or S means 12 or 36. Okay, so if I add those, I get, in a deck of cards, there's 48 cards that are either face cards or singles. Okay, and those are disjoint sets. It can't be a single and a face card at the same time. Tomorrow we'll look at overlapping circles where you got to exclude that one. Okay. Trust me, it'll be fun. Okay, so how many other cards are in a deck here? How many cards are in a deck? So guess how many ones that aren't singles or aren't face cards, how many are there? Yeah, 52 minus 48, there's 4, and we call those things tens. No, Joker is a face card. Right? Here's, I got all the singles, I got all the whatever left over. These 4 guys. Those are the ones... Oh, there's no jokers.
There is. There's 2 in every deck.
Nope. You're a joker. No jokers. Those you use for when you lose a card and you can make it the card that you lost. So you don't have to throw out the whole deck. Yeah. Okay. No, they're not just chilling. So I want to make a little formula here. N, F, or S, 12 or 36, which totals 48. I just added those. So that, I'm going to say as a formula, I could also think of this as this. Okay? Determine B or R. So use our formula. Here's my new formula. I'm going to add all the B's and add all the R's. And how many blacks are there? Well, it's half a deck, right? 26. and 26. Okay, so that equals the whole deck, of course, because you know there's no two choices. Is one joker red and one black? Or are they both red? Or are they both black? Are they? You sure? Well, this no, deck of cards is 52. You don't play with the jokers. So in general, what I'm trying to bring across here, N, A, or B, irregardless of weight, this isn't particular to this question, it's for anything, is the number of A plus the number of B, okay? If these are disjoint, okay? As a formula, rule. If they're not, then, well, we're going to get a new formula tomorrow. Okay, if they're disjoint sets, then you just add them. Sets A and B, okay? Whatever that means. Okay, that's it. Some more. 4, 9, 11, and 17.